Do you know how many people drown in their vehicles during the flood season in Texas? I don't, but I see it on the news all the time, so there must be a lot. And I always think how stupid of them. So I have this dream sometimes. I'm in a car, my old Chevy. There's water all around me, and I guess in my dream I'm drowning. I cannot open the door or do anything. I can only watch the water seep into the car in slow-mo. Now it's just a puddle on the floor. Now it's up to my ankles, so I retract my feet onto the driver's seat. It's a dream, so I don't feel panicky or worried, just a bit curious, until I notice someone outside the passenger window. I am mildly surprised to see him. He is shouting something, but I cannot hear, of course, because the window is shut. What does he want me to do? Open it? And then he starts pounding on the glass with his fists. The sounds he makes are plasticky, muffled by the water around us. Thump, thump. Silly of him. Why does he want to break it? I'll drown if he does. I always wake up just as he manages to bash through the window and the water rushes in, mixed with the blood from his cut hands. And though I could explain it all away with my psychoanalysis skills, I'm a pro after all. But why would I bother? It's easier to just stay away. He can be so sweet, though. When he's not drunk or high, that is. Then he's plain scary. Talking to someone or something that is not there. His pupils dilated, the wild look on his face. Yet, even then, he's beautiful. No matter how drunk or high or not quite there. And never mind the cuts and bloody knuckles. The swollen knuckles covered with dried blood. Was it his blood or someone else's? I will never know. Honey, what happened? I remember asking him, half whispering, like I was afraid to wake someone up. There's someone inside him, maybe. Nothing, kitten, he would reply. Just tired. And he did sound tired. Not drunk, not drugged. Just someone who had not slept in a long while. But your hands, what have you done to your hands? Funny how we ask questions sometimes and we don't really want to know the answer. He wouldn't say anything. His face would acquire that blank expression, as if he was not aware there was something wrong with his hands. Like he could not remember how he had hurt himself. Had he also hurt somebody else in the process? And if yes, how badly? And why? I was never able to find out what really happened on those nights. It was as if there was a firewall in his head, preventing him from remembering, telling. The only thing he had ever said was that there was a window. He did say a window, did he not? And he had to break it. And there was nothing to break it with. Oh, and that stupid Christmas Eve of 2007, when he butchered some poor houseplant. He had forgotten to get a Christmas present for me and decided he would give me flowers instead. Only the flower shops were closed, of course, so he found some houseplant downstairs in the lobby of the place where I lived. He tore it out of the ground, its roots hanging limp, still covered with soil, and brought it upstairs to me, as if it was a most exquisite flower arrangement. Naturally, I was furious, and I opened my mouth to give him a piece of my mind. And then I saw his drunk face slip off like an ill-fitted mask. He knew he messed up again, and there he was, swaying in the doorway, the dead house plant in his hands, blood dripping from his left wrist. Had he cut himself again? Tears streaming down his face. What do you do when your boyfriend does shit like this? Comfort him? Tell him to go away and to never come back? Well, I couldn't very well let him leave that night. Not in his condition. He had to stay inside. So I tried talking to him, but he was just sitting on the floor in the corner, unresponsive. In the end, I started to doze off. And then he said something. He was not looking at me, though. His eyes were fixed on someone standing to his right. An imaginary someone, one of his unseen interlocutors. He said abruptly, "Yes, let's go find Kitten. We have to warn her." And he stood up, ready to leave the room. I tried to stop him, pull him by the sleeve, tell him I did not need finding, that I was right there in the room with him. But he wouldn't listen. He called me the next morning to wish me a Merry Christmas and to apologize for not coming over the day before.